Hi everyone, we are Group 3 of Class 63A, and today, welcome to our discussion Unit 4. The topic is risk, and let's move to the members of our group. We have 5 members as usual, and the first discussion point that come first is from Vietnam. So, in your experience, do groups usually follow these stages, Vietnam?
Uh, my experience so that my group don't usually use those they presented in books. And now I want to share with you the regular life of my group. And step one is initiating, which marks the formation of the group with a shared role, where members begin to familiarize themselves with one another, and next is the exploring stage where members delve into understanding each other the roles and capabilities. It involves discussing ideas, expressing personal viewpoints, and starting to establish common standards. Another group progress to the collaborating state, members begin to work together more effectively. This phase is characterized by task delegation, the development of action plans, and the resolution of conflicts. And in the executing state, the group operates at its high efficiency, accomplishing tasks and achieving results, and activities focus on tracking progress, asserting plans as necessary, and proving mutual support. And finally, the group enters the evaluating state where members reflect on their work process, assess outcomes, and learn from their experiences. And they are states my group often operates. That's
Okay,
all.
thank you for your sharing, Vietnam. And let's move to the next discussion point. So, Lan Giang, what might the risk be at each stage, and which stage has the most risk?
Personally, I think the first stage forming, there are some problems like some unclear objectives or some, since the team members are nervous, they might not involve in or commit to the groups so that they can contribute ideas. There are also some hidden feelings like they don't know what to say, and since there may be a poor communication, they will have a poor listening as well. And I think they may not understand clearly of their roles or the team goals. The next stage is storming, so they will have to argue about the structure of the group. So I think there will be conflicts over who will control the team and some lack of cohesion or even anger. They are trying to compete for the role of the leader. So I guess maybe they will feel like something is stuck in this stage. So they may not able to move forward and achieve their goals. And the third stage is norming. So, at this stage, there is already a close relationship, but there may be some opening risky issues. The members may fear the inevitable breakup of the group. They may be resistant to change because, I think that may hinder the adaptability and progress. And finally, in the performing, well, since they are too comfortable, they may slip into a happy and lower performing. There are also people who have to work really hard, so they may easily feel burnt out. I think uh, they may have to, if they are too comfortable, that could lead to a decline in motivation, creativity, and performance. And lastly, I think the stage that has the most risk is the storming stage. Is there might be a lot of conflicts and personalities clash, and the team members may question a lot about the team goals and leadership. If we don't act effectively at this stage, those arguments can escalate and makes the progress slower because the team members may have some negative feelings.
Okay, thank you, Lam Giang, for your um, your presentation. And the next part will come from Ngọc Huyền. Is group work always the most appropriate method of working? Ngọc Huyền.
Uh, in my point of view, group work is not always most appropriate methods of working, especially in some contexts that require individual evaluation or creativity. And these are two key points I want to show you as we consider. The first one is some tasks related to individual assessment. Some tasks have specific and defined outcomes, are often best suited for individual work. For example, in some exam setting, each student is evaluated on their individual knowledge or understanding about this subject or the material. Group discussion or collaborative studying may as considered as learning, but the actual assessment must reflect each student's personal competence. That's the reason why in a school environment we experience some individual tests and exam. Besides us, in the self environment, individual self targets are often set for the team member, as we also known for the word KPI. Each salesperson is accountable for their own result. We can drive motivation and performance. And if a team were to share the targets, it might be difficult to identify who contributed to most to the overall success. And the second key point is the task require creativity and uniqueness. Like some artists creating a painting or writer who create a novel or poem usually rely on their style, their unique vision or voice. While the feedback from peers can be valuable, the core creative process is deeply personal and maybe um, hindered by group dynamics. In this situation, collaborative effort in fact can minimize individual expression and lead to misunderstand that reflect uh, creativity. And that is the end of my series.
Okay, thank you, Ngọc Huyền. Let's move to the next part. And what skills and qualities do companies typically value in people they hire? And it will be picked up on by Mina.
Thanks, Hoàng Tuấn, and I give you the answer of question that what skills and qualities do company typically value in people they hire? In my perspective, many companies nowadays place a high value on leadership skills and qualities like empathy when choosing candidates. To me, leadership is crucial because it enables employees to guide team projects effectively, ensuring that tasks are complete on time and with a high standard. And about empathy is equally valued as it allowed employees to understand and relate to their colleagues' perspectives, as well as fostering a more supportive work environment. For example, in a marketing company, a project manager with strong leadership skills can efficiently delegate tasks and keep the team focused on common goals. If this manager also has empathy, they are more likely to recognize when team members are struggling and offer the appropriate support or adjustment for their members. Um, and I think that this combination of leadership and empathy can result in a team that uh, is not only productive, but also bring the happiness and motivation. Ultimately, it contribute to the company success and retention rates. That this is my sharing of this question, and we move to the next question. How do we define success in a group task, process, or outcome? With the answer of Hoàng Tuấn.
Thank you. The discussion point of mine will be describe the characteristic and evaluate efficacy of two type of person. One with strong group focused behavior and the other with strong maverick behavior. So to describe the characteristic of strong group focused behavior, I would like to use some words. The first one is team oriented. So the strong group focused person would encourage participation of their members, and they emphasize and highlight the value of collaboration. They would like everyone in the team to contribute to the success of the team together, not by any individual efforts. The second one is empathetic. So the one with strong group focused behavior, they have the ability and the attribute to attune to the feeling and needs of the others. They understand, they comprehend the feelings of their teammates and the needs of them, so that they will adjust their behavior or have some approaches to try to fix or enhance the feelings of them and try to meet the needs of their teammates. And the last one, they are a great consensus builders. So they would not like disagreement in the group, because they know that the disagreement or conflicts or disputes will separate the groups and will hinder the collaboration between the groups. So they try to build and shape and maintain the teamwork environment, and they are very great conflict resolutor. And their strength, yes, as I mentioned, their strength is building and maintaining the team cohesion, and because they believe that the team unity will be the strength point of a group, and they try their best. They exert their effort to create supportive and trustworthy environment where employees or where team members can share their feelings and share and can express their ability, their attributes. But their weaknesses will be they have a sense of resistance to change. They are not very ready or willing for the changes. And the other one is quite indecisiveness, because they depend on the other members' feelings and the feelings. So they have to think much about the other feelings even in the case that they know that the change is needed, but they do not have the decisiveness to make the decision. Yeah, that is about the group focused person, and the contrast with them will be strong maverick behavior. So I would like to say contrastly that the maverick behavior is the one who is the independent and innovative. They have many initiatives, and that is their strength, because they are kind of visionary leadership, and they can create the new things, and they are willing to take risks to change the current situation, and that is good in some point in some status of a company. But they also challenge the norms, the stability of a group, and they are a bit self-promotion. It means that they will prioritize their personal success rather than the success of a group. So yeah, their strength is innovation and decisiveness, but their weakness is isolation, and they incline to create conflict with others. Maybe they do not tend to, they do not mean to, but sometimes it just happens in the way they interact with the other teammates. And the last one is they have a tendency to prioritize personal success over the group success. And that is my part. And that is the end of our discussion point as well. And thank you for listening, and goodbye.